What if I told you that the most expensive problem in your organization isn't turnover, disengagement, or culture collapse? It's weak leadership. Not loud, obvious failures. I'm talking about the quiet kind. The kind that costs you your best people without anyone ever saying the word quit. Because weak leadership doesn't always show up in exit interviews, but trust me, it shows up in performance, morale, and your bottom line. Hi, I'm Summer. I'm a keynote speaker and leadership trainer who spent my career helping people lead with heart, courage, and clarity. I've worked for the Walt Disney Company, H-E-B, and even a dude ranch. And now I speak on stages across the country helping organizations turn chaos into clarity and burnout into bold leadership. So let's talk about a problem that every organization faces but few address directly: the real cost of weak leadership. According to Gallup, 70% of the variance in employee engagement is tied directly to the manager, not strategy, not compensation, and not location, leadership. So why do so many companies promote based on tenure or performance without ever teaching people how to lead? When leadership is weak, whether that's due to lack of training, emotional avoidance, or fear of conflict, the costs add up fast. You lose your top talent to burnout or disengagement. The people who stay do less, risk less, and trust less, and your culture slowly becomes something that people endure instead of believe in. But here's the tricky part. Weak leadership isn't always obvious. In fact, it's often death by 1,000 paper cuts. Here are 3 of the most common micro failures I see in organizations. Unreturned emails or ghosted messages. And this may seem small, but over time they send one clear message: that the person doesn't matter. Canceled one-on-ones. These missed moments communicate that coaching and connection are optional, and employees stop asking for either. Vague or delayed feedback. When leaders avoid direct communication, employees are left guessing, and that's when innovation and accountability stall. You don't need a leadership crisis to have a leadership problem. Here are some of the things that you can do. 3 organizational shifts that can help you close this leadership gap. Train for real-world moments, not theoretical models. Ditch the generic leadership competencies and instead teach leaders how to handle the uncomfortable but crucial moments, like giving tough feedback, resetting after conflict, or showing up during burnout. Turn middle managers into culture carriers. Your culture doesn't live in posters or value statements. It lives in every manager's daily behavior. Give them the support and autonomy to lead with intention. Build feedback into the system. If you're only measuring engagement once a year, you're flying blind. Create consistent, lightweight feedback loops that hold leaders accountable to the employee experience. Because when leadership is strong, your people stay, they grow, and they care. And that changes everything. Now, if this message lit a spark, stick around. Every week, I'm sharing insights from the stage, lessons in leadership, humanity, and the kind of change that actually sticks. Whether you're leading a team or leading yourself, I promise to keep it real, relevant, and maybe even a little bit rebellious. And until next time, don't forget, leadership starts with you. And you have got this. I'll see you next week.